jewellery worn by the local women.
All across Rajasthan, the desert communities use clothing and jewellery to brighten up their dusty towns.
Here in the city of Jaipur, the people are world famous for cutting and setting gemstones, as well as creating beautiful, ornate pieces of clothing.
Konnie and I headed for the jewellery quarter of the city, where Jaipur's craftsmen cut and set millions of pounds worth of gemstones every day. Konnie, all I can say is you are one lucky person, because today we're going to be making jewellery for both Konnie and Liz to wear. Now, the raw materials for gemstones actually come from Brazil and Africa, and it's pretty incredible to think that something as grubby as this is going to be transformed into something as beautiful as this.
The first step is to sort the raw stones according to size and quality. Our gems were amethysts, and this pile was worth £10,000.
If you look under a light, you're looking for any cracks, defects, and the best stones are those that are really clear and lustrous. And that one is a real beauty. In fact, I think these two will do nicely for me and Liz. A pair of earrings and a ring.
Jaipur's textile industry has changed very little over the past 200 years. The first step in making a sari is to clean the cloth before it's hung out to dry.
Now what about this for a washing line? We're drying the cloth before dyeing it. And basically these huge strips of cloth are hung in and out of this massive bamboo frame and then hung out in the sun to dry. Now I'm not so sure about airy, but it's certainly hairy up here.
Once they've been cleaned and dried, they then have to be dyed in these heated cauldrons. Now the water's hot because it helps the dye dissolve and absorb into the cloth. And just like magic, before your very eyes, the white sari turns pink. Sovereign has very kindly given me a rubber glove because it was just too hot for my hands. Oh, thank you. Sukran. He doesn't need gloves. I have to make sure that it's completely covered. Happy? Okay, let's get it out. Oh, it's gonna look lovely. Now I've got the pink done, it's time for the blue. And you know what? There's bound to be rows between me and Konnie over who gets to wear which colour.
Luckily, our purple amethysts would go with any outfit. Before they can be shaped and set, the stones need to have any marks or cracks removed, as Jamal demonstrated. Beautifully done. OK, should just say before I begin that this here is no ordinary saw, because the blade on this is actually encrusted with diamonds. It's not to be fancy, it's just that diamonds are the best way of cutting other stones. You can actually see sparks coming off the rock, can't you? It's like a little firework display right inside as the saw goes through. Come on, I want a nice smooth cut. Come on, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Nice? Yeah, very nice. That is what you might call a classic cut.
Next, the sides of the stones are ground down into the right shape for the jewellery.
It vibrates a lot. You have to hold it really steady. That is getting visibly smoother. That's the side I've done, lovely and smooth, and that's the other side, it's a lot more jagged. I'm proud of my work.
Saris from Rajasthan are known for their colourful designs, which are applied using the local technique of block printing. A variety of hand-carved wooden blocks are used to build up the colours and intricate patterns.
Our teacher, Babu, has been block printing for over 20 years.
Oh, it's slightly wonky.
Matt, I'm not wearing it if it's all wonky.
You line it up. Perfect. Little slap.
The moment of truth, ready? You can definitely see we've improved though, Matt, from the first ones.
Yeah.
The second border is looking a lot better.
Never easy. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's a good one. That's precision, that. We're a great team, we really are.
Didn't quite have enough ink the first time, so there was a bit of the flowers missing, so I thought I'd go over it again. Big mistake.
Hey! Now, we were in a little bit of trouble time-wise, whether or not we were going to get it finished or not, so we've called in a load of other workers and it'll be finished before we know it.
But as soon as the pink sari was finished, we had to get on with the blue one.
This next phase is where things start to get a little more complicated because we need to cut the facets into the stone. The facets are what gives the gem its real sparkle. Without them, it looks just like that. Not hugely interesting. Now you should be able to see that it is starting to take a real shape. You can see this very defined edge along the top. It's certainly coming along.
And with the facets cut, the final stage was setting the finished stone.
Okay, it's quite fiddly because it's small. In it goes, and now it has to be sealed in with the 4 clasps. I'm going to give it a go on the last one. Conta, this one. Tipi dibo, eh? Just have to push it. That's it. And there we have it. Dekta pari? The finished thing.
Con, how's you doing?
Simon, what do you think?
That's very nice, isn't it? But slightly smaller than the rock I left you with.
Ah, we made 2 earrings as well.
Hey, that's genius. You got a lot of jewellery out of that. Only question now, of course, is who's going to wear them? You or Liz?
Well, Smudge, what did you think of that, eh? I'll tell you what, saris are definitely a thing to wear in India when it's so hot. But now on to Christmas. Yes, our